el mejor hombre del mundo.
He was the best man in the world.
En los últimos tiempos mi esposo ha cambiado.
He has changed because he has deteriorated physically and mentally.
En el baño lo ayudo
I usually help him in the bathroom, brushing his teeth and standing up and getting dressed.
Y todo eso sí es pesado. A veces quiero descansar.
It is very hard. I have to remember on doing all the things he used to do, plus the things I have to do.
There is no word for caregiver in the Hispanic population, they just do. And they've always done. They've always cared for the members of their family who were ill without thinking about the toll that it might be taking on them. The Rosen-Carter Institute has always been about supporting that family caregiver who is really the backbone of long-term care. We've been doing grants funded by Johnson & Johnson for community-based organizations that were doing things to help caregivers in their local areas. We decided that we would start doing translations of evidence-based caregiver programs into use in the community settings. Rather than keeping our fingers crossed that we were giving grant funds to the people that could be successful in the community, we decided to do pre-grant technical assistance, a series of webinars that were mandatory for anybody that wanted to apply for the grant funds. There were also homework assignments given out. It was important information that they needed to learn so that they could be successful later on.
Just looking at some of the outreach that
Southern Caregiver Resource Center really stood out. They were working basically with a population that was mostly Hispanic. They were very sharp at recognizing the need for using an evidence-based caregiver program.
part of the reason evidence-based programming is so important is because we know it works because it's been proven in a random controlled trial. There's data behind it. Data is power because it lets us know the true impact we're having on families.
RCI's research over the years had shown that there were only a couple strong evidence-based caregiver intervention programs tested with the Hispanic population, and REACH was one of those interventions.
REACH stands for Resources for Enhancing Alzheimer Caregivers' Health.
Dolores Gallagher Thompson was one of the original REACH investigators. Southern Caregiver Resource Center needed somebody that could assist them with that.
And it enabled us to work with her to tailor this program while maintaining fidelity to deliver it to a very specific population.
There are three key components. The first is the assessment process. The second is the action plan. And the third was the caregiver notebook. The program was developed to be culturally competent and has been shown to be effective.
But REACH made no sense in Spanish. So we had to develop Cuidar to really make sense for the population that we're serving.
Primero voy a decirles un poco
Through this program, Cuidar, what I do is I identify my clients. I let them know that this program is specifically designed for people with memory loss, Alzheimer's, and dementia. Also, I let them know that it's totally free of cost.
Promotores are really peer health educators. All of our promotores are bilingual, bicultural. They actually are employed by our partner agencies that are within the communities that we're serving.
Promotores are the link between the community and ourselves.
Hola, muy bien, gracias.
Also met Rebecca at a county office. She performed an intake, which is filling out information regarding demographics like name, address, phone number, age. And during her intake, she determined that Rebecca was not the main caregiver. So Dulce talked to me about the possibility of me doing a home visit to meet Esperanza, which is the main caregiver.
Cuando yo la conocí por primera vez,
When I first met Olivia, I felt very comfortable with her. I had the feeling that I had known her for a long time. I performed my assessment and I initiated my program focusing on Esperanza. Esperanza got this notebook.
So the Caregiver Guide has a variety of sections in it. They'll go into in-depth education, strategies, techniques for coping with this issue, educational materials, fact sheets from our organization or other organizations that may be in there as well.
That notebook contains all the necessary parts of the program.
yo comencé a platicar con él.
I learned more about memory loss and Santos disease. We go over that notebook part by part, and we actually dissect it so that Esperanza really knows what's inside.
El libro yo lo leí como ella
I
me
read the whole book as Olivia taught me, and that helped me very much to provide care more efficiently for Santos. So now Esperanza is watching what she eats. She walks. Pleasurable activities are never absent in her life, at least 4 per day, and her breathing and relaxation exercises are always in her fridge.
Lo primero que yo aprendí fue
She taught me how to feel less stressed, Los tobillos los mueven. to reduce tension, and she taught me also to do a number of things to make me feel happier.
When the intervention is over, now they have a set of skills that they can use on their own throughout the duration of their caregiving situation.
What we find anytime there's an intervention done with a family caregiver, it has positive effects on the entire family unit.
la amistad de
The
Olivia.
best that I got was a relationship with Olivia, and also that I learned how to better care for my family.
When I found out from our care managers that people are calling them that heard about the program from a neighbor, family member, friend, that's pretty exciting too, because it means the program is really making a difference for people.
The effects were even better than they had been in the original research.
On a number of levels, we believe that the Cuidar program is highly effective in these communities.
It's science that works.